Welcome students in today's business studies lecture. Our today's topic is demonetization, chapter 3 of business environment. Demonetization is a part of this chapter. It is included in 2017. So what is demonetization? Demonetization means to withdraw the legal value of any particular rupee, currency, any precious metal from the economy. At that time, our government have declared the demonetization on 8th November 2016. And dear students, please remember, most of the time when this kind of questions are asked in the class, that when the demonetization have started, usually students used to say that it is started on 8th November 2016. No, it is not started on 8th November. It is declared on 8th November, but it's applicable from 9th November 2016. On that day, our Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi has said that from 12 o'clock this demonetization process will start. So what happened on that day is, or what is the process of demonetization is, the legal value. Demonetization means any legal value, any currency, any coins, whenever their legal value have been withdrawn or have been reduced, or when their legal value have been removed from the circulation by the government, that is known as demonetization. In India also demonetization have happened earlier also. In 1946 first demonetization have been done, and in 1978 second demonetization have done, and in 2016 again the process of demonetization have done. Is at this time rupees 500 and 1000 notes, these are the highest value notes of our country, their legal tender value have been demonetized or have been withdrawn. Withdrawn means at that time, from that particular time or from that particular point, the legal value of this 500 and 1000 notes have been removed. Now no person can use this 500 and 1000 rupees as the legal value. So the main question is here, why this demonetization have been done by the government? So the main process and the main reason or the aim behind doing the demonetization, see students, this is not an easy task. Removing the legal value of any currency is not an easy task like in the India, where so many persons used to hide the rupees or currency under their bed. So there are so many kind of corruptions are there. So it's not possible and it's not easy for it to make it happen in a country like India, but still it had happened. So what's the reason so that our Prime Minister have to adopt this policy demonetization? First reason is to curb the corruption. To curb the corruption means usually the government officers or any other places, usually corruptions, there was a very height to the corruption. Person used to take high value monies, they keep it inside their almiras and they hide it somewhere, and there's fake monies are included in the circulation. Persons are using fake monies, transferring here and there, and nobody can chase it that who is transferring this fake money. So there are so many problems were there. That's why demonetization have been started or have been done. First is to curb the corruption. Second, counterfeiting the use of high value notes for illegal activity. Mostly so many terror activities have been started. The terrorists are doing attacks. They also need some money. So that activities are increasing just because they are having a high value money. So they are using the notes for these illegal activities. So to remove that activities, demonetization have been done. Removing black money in country, there is so many black money people. There lots of people in the country have so many rupees with their in their hand, cash in hand. That means tax evader could not evade tax. Tax evader means all that persons who are not paying the tax, evade the tax. Evade means चोरी करना, है ना. तो टैक्स इवेडर का मतलब होता है जो लोग टैक्स की चोरी करते हैं, उनको टैक्स इवेडर बोलते हैं. So what happened by doing this demonetization? Now no person can evade the tax, because all the persons who are having this cash with their hand, now there is no legal value of that cash. only the option remaining in their hand is they have to pay this tax, they have to deposit this amount in the bank. Usually what happened at that time, rupees 500 and 1000, when the legal value have been reduced, or when its legal value have been withdrawn or demonetized, persons, so many persons are there with this 500 and 1000 notes. So government have given them one option, that do one thing, if you have this 500 and 1000 notes, you have to give a declaration that from where you have earned this income, and you can deposit this amount in the bank, and in exchange of that, bank will charge some tax upon you. If you have already paid the tax, then there is no problem, but if you have not paid tax over that money, government will charge you income tax, and then the return amount will be returned, the balance amount will be returned to you. This is the policy usually bank have adopted, so that all the persons who are having cash in hand of 500 and 1000 rupees, forcefully they will become forced, they will pressurize to deposit that amount in the bank, and bank will normally take the income tax from them. Increase in tax collection, yes, by demonetization so many persons rush to bank because they thought that रखे रखे तो कुछ नहीं होना है, इससे बेटर है थोड़ा टैक्स लगेगा, पेड और डिपॉजिट इन द बैंक. Increase in use of digital payment, yes, from that time government have told that now you should not do much transaction in cash. Now there will be cashless transactions or digital payment. Cashless transaction means there will not be any paper cash. Now you have to do all the transaction electronically. So at that time, dear students, there are so many businesses have boomed. Paytm, Google Pay, Amazon Pay, there are so many schemes have been started. You also familiar about this we have learned in class 11th also. UPI, Bhim UPI. So there are so many options. Bank wallet, there is one app is also bank wallet. This all are the usually dealing in the cashless transaction or the digital transaction. So when this demonetization process have been happened, all these business have been boomed. Now by learning all these things, my next question is how it help in business environment. Why? I have in the previous lecture already we have discussed that business environment means all that forces which are revolving around your business, which are beyond our control and which put some impact on your business. This is our definition for business environment. Now my question here is, how you treat or you think that demonetization is a business environment for any business? How you think? What do you think that is really a demonetization is a business environment for any business? Yes, students, demonetization is also included in this chapter just because demonetization is highly putting some impact on these businesses, different businesses. Demonetization, whenever at the time when demonetization have happened, so many businessmen have, all that businessmen who are paying their taxes on time, the demonetization is a positive impact for them. But all that businessmen who are not paying their taxes, who are evading their taxes, for them this demonetization was a great negative impact. In the previous lecture we have discussed that every business environment will serve you either positive impact or negative impact. So the same demonetization will put positive impact on the persons who have already paid their taxes on time. There is no black marketing they have did their business very fairly, no black money, nothing. So for them this demonetization is not an issue. They are clear. But all that person who had evaded the taxes, who have did the black marketing, they have so many of black money, they are not doing any cashless transaction, not digital payment, not giving payment via checks, they are giving all the payment via through cash in hand, doing black marketing, so many things, using fund in the illegal activities, purchasing unnecessary properties here and there and giving its name to some other person. Usually people were doing this kind of activities. That's why government have forced to introduce this demonetization process. So all this, for this all persons, this demonetization was a big question mark, that why. So this business environment, this demonetization will also act as a business environment. So students, this is for our today's lecture. In the next lecture, we'll discuss the features of demonetization, importance of the demonetization. So stay tuned, stay connected. Thank you.